What up? Hey, just jumping on here. This is Friday. It's really not a bad Friday. It is 52 degrees, so it's extremely bright, sunshiny. Just amazes me. People will never, ever cease to amaze me. There's one bit of advice I can give you. Listen, especially if you're in retail, listen to what your customer says. Listen to what they say. Shipping something on eBay, super fragile. I get instructions from the customer. They must be a collector of Dresden housewares. I get the instructions. It is wrap it in toilet paper, the hands, any kind of little, object. I think the figurine had, hands that came out. I don't know why I'm showing you. Hey, hands came out. So it says wrap those in toilet paper, then wrap the whole thing in toilet paper. It's got lace on the dresses on the ladies. Super fragile. eBay ships this stuff pretty cheaply. I was amazed at, because my eBay label was relatively inexpensive for shipping, especially something that fragile. So I wrapped the item in toilet paper. You might see my other post. I actually did a video wrapping it all up real nicely, because I was kind of proud of myself, because I'm not really good at doing that kind of stuff. So I did, wrapped it in toilet paper, got it all done, put it carefully in the car to go to ship that here. And I walk in, and I've got some other things I'm shipping, selling some things on eBay right now. Money's tight, so whatever I can do to make some money and get rid of some things that are not needed anymore. And these were some estate pieces that I inherited. So got it all wrapped up real nicely, carefully put it in the car, make sure nothing's around it. I've got stuff around it here in the floorboard where it's not going to tip over, not going to do anything. I take some other things in there and tell them, hold on, quit being in such a rush. They kept wanting to ring me up. I'm like, hey, I've got some more things in the car. I had about 6 or 7 things I was shipping. Just hold on, don't ring me up yet, I've got more. So they were not listening to that. And then somebody else comes over and rings me up, gives me a receipt. I'm like, she's working on something back there. Okay, well, this is just your ticket for that. It's in the deal. She can store it. I'm like, okay. But anyway, make a long story short, I bring the fragile piece in, and I'm like, okay, you've got to hold it. Well, you hold it from the bottom, which is where the base, the really heavy part of this piece is, and you just rest your hand on the back. So hold it at kind of a glance and rest your hand on it. Do not grab anything on top. Just use the hand up top here. Have it sitting in your hand. Use the hand up here as a guide. That's how, because it's super fragile. Well, lady's looking at me. She's okay. I think I have a box for that. She goes back. She's digging around, getting some peanuts out, doing this. So I'm sitting there waiting on her, and she's doing this. So she's like, okay, I found a box it can go in. Comes up, grabs it off of the counter. Now, what did I say specifically when I walked in? Hold it on the bottom. Let your hand rest on the back, because this is super fragile. What does she do? She grabs it like this. I'm like, oh my God. I just wanted to die. But anyway, I'm like, okay, that's not how you're supposed to handle it. But, it's got some... It's not... The lace is super fragile, and I had it wrapped in toilet paper, so hopefully it's okay. I look back, and my instructions were you put it in one box, peanuts, then you put that box into another box. I look back there in the back where she's taking it while I'm sitting. I can see back there. And she has this piece sideways, trying to wedge it into this box that is literally the size of the piece, or maybe not quite, because she's trying to figure out how, if, you know, it's not real size, how she can squeeze it in there. And I'm like, whoa, it needs to be a bigger box than that. This needs to sit in the box, have peanuts on the bottom, peanuts around it, peanuts on top. Let's seal it, and then that box goes in another box. But I look back, she's got this thing trying to wedge it in. Again, she's not got the bottom of it. She's got the side of it, just kind of all. I'm like, oh my God, you did not hear a single thing I said. So needless to say, that forced me into, I'm getting insurance on the item. that's where I'm going with that. I sold the item on eBay. They paid $17.21 or something to ship the item. I don't remember what the ticket was. It was not too bad. The lady comes back and sizes the box up for me, gives me the cost of the peanuts, the second, the third box, and insuring it for $400, $300. I don't remember what I insured it for, $300 or $400. I think the piece itself I originally asked $399 for, but I did come down. So I had the paperwork in hand when I did it. It's either $300 or $400. Ends up being $59 in shipping, 56, 57, somewhere in there, but over $55 in shipping. Granted, I just charged a lot less than that for shipping, but anyway, I knew by the way this lady handled it and everything, I better do this, because I don't know that it's broke, because I had it wrapped up really nicely, but the way she just kind of grabbed it and was trying to wedge it in the box, I'm like, okay, I'm going to pay the extra, because it's probably already broke. The way she's, oh, let's shove it in this box. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. But anyway, hey, just be careful. If you want anything done right, do it yourself. That's my motto. Don't trust anybody. Just do it yourself. You want it done right, do it yourself, okay? That's what we're going to name this video. If you want it done right, do it yourself. All right, guys. Hey, I just wanted to jump on and share that story today, because I thought it worthwhile to sharing. And hey, this is Friday. This is Friday the 1st. Hey, all right, Friday the 1st. And the item is probably being shipped today. So if my eBayer calls me, and again, that's ground shipping, 5 to 7 days ground shipping. Whew. My eBayer calls me in about a week or so, I'll tag the update on here that says this piece is got here destroyed. But that's kind of what I'm expecting, because the way the lady was handling it, and after I said this is super fragile. Now, she did put fragile stickers all over the box, so I like that she did that. I mean, she was a super nice lady. She just didn't know how to follow directions. So anyway, you want something done right, do it yourself. Hang on. Let me do that again, because I forget the camera's at the phone. You want something right, do it yourself. There. Whoop, there. That's weird with the camera. There.